You're watching Everyday Health and you're about to watch one of my favourite foods be cooked 4 different ways. Siobhan Boyle from Jamie Oliver's Ministry of Food has joined us. Siobhan, pumpkin.
Really delicious. We're making some yummy recipes today, which have got some delicious cheese in, and so that's going to sort of boost up your calcium as well. So they're really quick, really simple, and a really great way of utilising a roasted pumpkin.
All right, so 4. Let's get cracking. What's first?
I've got some beautiful bruschetta here. I don't know whether you can smell how good this is smelling.
Believe me, I can smell it.
I've got some button mushrooms.
Yum.
I've got some bacon in here and some sage. So these are really beautiful winter flavours. I've cooked these off for about sort of 5 minutes so they've gone lovely and golden. In this bowl here, I've scooped out some butternut pumpkin, and into this I've put a little bit of salt and pepper and some grated cheddar cheese.
Okay.
So I'm going to get you, we'll pop these on to the platter, and if you can just spoon that onto the top for me, that will be wonderful.
Tell us about the philosophy behind Jamie's Ministry of Food.
So Jamie's Ministry of Food is a back-to-basics cooking programme, inspiring people to get back into the kitchen and keeping cooking skills alive. And we're open to people from age 12 all the way up to 96. I think our eldest participant is 96, so which is pretty awesome.
There's hope for me yet.
Well, absolutely. And I think it's the thing that we want to make cooking fun, approachable. We teach people about budgeting, about what's in season, and hopefully really inspiring Jamie recipe. Now, do you mind grabbing the cheddar for me?
Yes.
And we'll just give that a final sprinkle on top. Wonderful. Now, look at that. There we go.
Fabulous. Ladies, would you like to try some?
You're a genius.
Yes,
please.
Absolutely.
Just whip this up.
Simple roasted butternut squash bruschetta.
All right.
But as I said,
Thank you.
we are doing it 4 ways, so we better get
Let's keep
cracking.
going. Yeah, what else?
So in my pan here, I've cooked off 350 grams of rigatoni. So I've got 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm just going to pop these
Oh, so you
into the
don't have to
pan.
chop them up finely like your mum used to get you to do.
No, we're just going to whack these in. So, do you mind grabbing a little wooden spoon there?
Yes.
And we want a sizzle going on in the pan.
Okay.
So sizzle, not a fizzle. So we want that to come alive. And the beautiful thing about cooking is you use all your senses. A little sprinkle of salt, that's going to bring out the flavour of the garlic. So lovely pinch of chilli going into there. I've got the stalks from 8 thyme sprigs, so I'm going to sprinkle those in.
Okay.
And this will smell really, really wonderful. So you
Wow.
can smell the aromas. And here I've got flesh from half butternut pumpkin, so I'm going to scoop that in.
Yep.
Just get that into the pan there. And using a butternut pumpkin, it's a great thing. You whack it in the oven, you don't have to think about it. It does all the work for you, and, you know, we're good to go. Blue cheese, I'm going to use about 40 grams of blue cheese in here. Just crumble that through. So this is really adding that calcium element, but also that yum factor, which is what we want in cooking.
Now, and also you mentioned our more mature people who are cooking. So I believe that Jamie Oliver's Ministry of Food has partnered with the STOCKLAND Retirement Living.
What's really fabulous about Stockland, and why we love working with them, is that they really focus on health and well-being and like to keep their residents up to date with the most up-to-date sort of programmes and information that's available in this field, which they might not necessarily have available to them previously.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So make sure they're eating well.
Absolutely.
All right, so you've just put in some...
So 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche gone into there. So that's just another sort of calcium element, but also sort of giving it that lovely creaminess. Okay. And it's smelling super delicious. Now, one of the most important things about cooking is tasting.
All right.
You don't want to go to all this effort of putting something into a pan. Yum.
Oh, yum.
That tastes really good, doesn't it?
So it is really good. The blue cheese has given it that wow factor.
So we've got all of the ingredients in there, and now I'm just going to add in the pasta. So I've got my 350 grams of rigatoni, and then if you can give that a beautiful stir around.
Well, that's easy.
And the magic pasta water. What this does is this is just going to loosen the sauce, and the starch in the water makes the pasta and the sauce marry together.
So that's just been taken from that?
Yeah.
All right.
So you're pretty happy with that?
I'm very happy. So that's
Okay.
number 2.
We're going to get that onto a beautiful serving platter. Oh my goodness. You need, it's a bit of a workout cooking as well. Nobody tells you this.
Ta-da.
There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then this wouldn't be a true Italian-style pasta dish without a good old sprinkling of Parmesan cheese. Using a little microplane, getting that over the top. Okay, so anyone want to have a taster on the panel?
Yes.
There we go, wonderful.
One
I'll hand that over there.
That's perfect.
Under here, we have
Pre-prepared.
a pre-prepared butternut squash hummus. So all we've done is I've used half of that butternut pumpkin. I've put that onto a chopping board with a can of chickpeas, bit of chilli, bit of garlic, bit of lemon, olive oil, coriander, good to go.
I can do that.
Have a bit of taste, see
I
what
will,
you think.
I will. And then next, last but not least.
Last but by no very means least, these beautiful little fritters. So these have just been mixed with a little bit of cottage cheese, flour and an egg. You've got these here with some beautiful crispy sage leaves. And these are just super wonderful to have on their own as a canapé base or for breakfast and have a little cheeky little fried egg on the side. So amazing.
Fabulous. There you have it.
4 ways with your roasted pumpkin. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Absolutely fabulous. We've just fed our entire crew. Thank you so much,
My
Siobhan. And
pleasure.
thank you, Jamie Oliver's Ministry of Food.
Thank you.